How about number one? He's just more accurate than Josh Allen. Josh Allen has arguably the second or third best receiver in football. Stephon Diggs was the best player on the field on Saturday night at Buffalo against the Ravens. And Josh Allen has turned his life and game around because when in doubt, he just throws it in the direction of Stephon Diggs. Baker Mayfield lost a guy that a lot of people thought was a top 5 receiver in Odell, who I thought actually hurt Baker's progress, stunted his growth because Baker forced it to Odell way too much. And Baker, over his last 13 games, after Odell unfortunately went down and out for Odell, look what he's done. He's completed 64% of his passes. He's completed 20 touchdown passes to only 3 interceptions. When he threw that one to Honey Badger, and you're right, Honey Badger just tricked him. He slick tricked him. That was only his second interception, his last 369 attempts. He has grown up and grown very careful with the football. He is more of a leader to me than Josh Allen is because he's just electric. He's a lightning rod. He's full of you-know-what and vinegar, as the old expression goes. And I don't always love what he does, but I love the body language, and I think his team thrives on it. His team is lifted and inspired by it. He lifted the Browns to their first playoff game in like 100 years. And what he's doing in a career that's lasted only 3 years, he's played for 4 head coaches and 4 different coordinators. That's outrageously wrong, especially for a young quarterback to overcome. He is finally living up to the hype that he has built with all those commercials, all those Progressives and Hulus and Heisman House commercials, way too many for a third-year quarterback, in my point of view, but he is living up to the target that he drew on his own back because they did have a chance to win yesterday, and I thought he played very well on the road in a big playoff game against a very rested team with a very good underrated good defense.
You got to win that game, Skip.
Yeah.
Mahomes was out. You got 8 minutes.
He got 2 plays to win the game. He had a second and third down in which the ball was in his hands, and they max blitzed him, and he had to throw the ball away on the first one, and on the second one, he had to hit his check down.
Welcome into the booth, or as it turns out, my home. Joe Buck here, and I want to welcome you to our brand new Fox Sports app and website. Every day, you'll see the top stories in sports right here. Swipe up on each story to get a rich world of written content, videos, social media, and analytics to give you a 360-degree view of the most important stories of the day. Just tap for the next story until you're fully caught up.